The Simpsons have accurately predicted a number of things, from Donald Trump being president, to the NSA's spying scandal, to even COVID-19. It seems like they know what's going to happen in the future.
Which is scary because they have also predicted a number of other things, like robots taking over the world, or a deadly nuclear disaster, or World War III happening soon. We're going to be covering this and more in today's video. Starting off this countdown, we have the sun. In Season 6, Episode 25 of The Simpsons, titled Who Shot Mr. Burns Part 1, Mr. Burns plans to block out the sun, all for financial gain. His plan is to construct some giant disc to permanently block the sun from shining down on Springfield. Then residents will be forced to rely on electricity from Mr. Burns' power plant. I mean, Mr. Burns thinks it's a good idea. Have no sun at all and just have people rely on heaters to keep them warm and so on. But as Smithers points out, this would be terrible for the environment. Crops would no longer be able to grow without light, cold-blooded animals would die from not being able to regulate their body temperature. So no, this would not be a good plan at all. And all we need is some money-hungry person of power to decide that this is a good idea, and our planet is doomed.
Coming in at number 9, we have the Dome. Before I dive any further, please don't forget to hit that like button as it really helps us out. The Dome was put over Springfield by the Environmental Protection Agency because it was the most polluted town in the world. Not only did it end up crushing someone as it came down, but I can only imagine that having a dome over your city would feel a lot like I did quarantining with my roommates earlier in the pandemic.
In our 8th spot, we have the asteroid. 2020 has been a pretty tragic year as is. The last thing we need is a giant asteroid to come hurling down towards Earth. Well, in the 14th episode of Season 6, titled Bart's Comet, Bart discovers a comet that is heading straight towards Earth. They believe that the comet is going to destroy life as they know it. This causes the Springfield residents to panic and count down the days they have left to live. Now, the Simpsons episode ends with the comet being burnt up into little pieces, causing no harm to the Earth. Amen. So maybe we are safe. For now.
And at number 7 today, we have Big Ben turning digital. Because of all of our advancements in technology, the traditional ways of doing things tend to get thrown out for newer, easy-to-use gadgets. This has definitely made our lives a lot more efficient and simple, but is newer technology always the way to go? Big Ben appears a few times throughout the series, but it is always seen with a digital clock instead of the real-world analog clock. Is this the way of the future? Will analog clocks one day be eradicated?
Making our way down the list, number 6, we have the nuclear disaster. In The Simpsons, Homer Simpson is known to work at a nuclear power plant, and on numerous occasions has almost caused a number of disasters. Now, in the iOS game The Simpsons Tapped Out, we see Homer working at the power plant, but is distracted and ends up causing a meltdown. The nuclear plant explodes, killing citizens and wiping out Springfield. It then encourages players to rebuild Springfield, however they choose. Then also in the show, there have been a number of times where we have seen the characters just chilling on drums of radioactive waste or dumping the materials into the seas. So could it be that there's going to be another nuclear disaster among us? Either from an exploding reactor or from people being careless with nuclear waste? I mean, from the Chernobyl incident, we have seen how deadly they can be. So let's hope that this never happens.
At number 5 today, we have mind control through music. We've all heard people talking about hidden messages in song, but could music have the potential to influence our decisions? In a 2001 episode, we see Bart in a new band with his friends. What they don't know is that their music is actually a psychological operation that is used to send children subliminal messages and control their minds. It's definitely a scary thought that one day our favorite song could really be impacting us in ways that we never even realized.
In our 4th spot, we have the environmental disaster. The 2007 Simpsons movie may have predicted more than we realize. So as Olivia mentioned before, Springfield gets put into quarantine, basically, after the EPA puts a glass dome over the town. Well, what caused this? Well, Homer dumped a silo of pig waste into the lake and it polluted the water. It became so toxic that the EPA was ready to blow up all of Springfield. Now, I'm not saying that that will happen, but maybe some other large-scale environmental disaster will. It could be from pollution or someone being reckless like Homer. It's scary to think how one person's actions could cause us all to suffer. Plus, water can become so badly contaminated that it's no longer safe to drink or bathe in.
Coming in at number 3, we have virtual reality food. We see Homer and Marge eating fudge through feeding tubes with VR goggles on. Although on the surface being able to enjoy any treat you want without the risk of cavities might seem like a good thing, we have to consider if we'd really be enjoying our food this way. Obviously we eat because we have to, but it's also a social activity. If we went to virtual reality food, it would be hard to enjoy a meal out with your friends and family, not to mention the chance of getting motion sickness from wearing the goggles.
Coming in at number 2, we have World War III. Could 2020 be the year that World War III happens? Well, let's ask the Simpsons, because according to them, the answer is yes. In the 1995 episode titled Lisa's Wedding, we dive 15 years into the future. From there, we see what life is like in the future. Now, in the episode, we see Homer and Lisa's fiance, Hugh, drinking at Moe's bar. During the scene, a very weird exchange goes on between Moe and Hugh, suggesting that there was a third world war. So it may just be that another war is about to begin. What's scary is how this particular episode was filled with other predictions that have come true, like virtual reality games, FaceTime, and Apple Watches. So let's hope that this one doesn't come true.
Alright, and in our number 1 spot today we have robots turning against humans. We have all seen the 2004 masterpiece iRobot, but in season 6, episode 4 of The Simpsons, during a visit to Itchy and Scratchy Land, the robots that are meant to help with the guests start to break down and begin trying to kill the guests. Definitely not the day out with the family that they had planned. Although this episode aired in 1994, we definitely get closer to that possible reality every year.
Hide your Alexa, hide your Siri, hide your Google Home,
Seriously.
hide your Roomba. They're coming for you. Oh, seriously. I'm telling you, I can't have a Google Home like in the house because it listens to everything you say.
It does, and it will talk to you when you're not even
Yeah,
around.
it's like, I didn't ask for that, and they're like, sorry, what did you say? It's like, stop it, you're creeping me out.
So scary.
Yeah. Alright, and now it's time for our comment shout-out portion. We'll be shouting out comments from the video, The Top 10 Karen Freakouts. It was the collab that I did with Landon. John Gutierrez commented, are the host eyes purple? No, they're not purple. That would be so cool though.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing. I remember when I was like in grade 8, there was a thing going around like, this is a rare genetic thing called like Alexandra disorder. I don't even know what it is. But I wish I had purple eyes, that'd be cool.
Seriously. We have a comment from Angela Braden. I love y'all in this channel. I'm a home healthcare nurse and I introduce my patient to y'all. She watches y'all all the time now. That's so sweet. Also love the use of y'all.
I love how you said it too. I love y'all. I introduce my patients to y'all. She watches y'all all the time. I love it. Thank you, Angela. That is so sweet. Ryan Kelly commented, can we have Chris, the producer, host an episode? His moment of fame needs to happen. Chris, how do you feel about this?
It'll happen one day.
It'll happen one day. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first.
Just gotta keep watching every single video.
Oh yeah, watch every single video because Chris might just pop his head in one time. You never know.
From Super Speed 21, Ken, Keith, Kyle, Kevin, Darren equals male version of Karen. That's
true.
Pretty true.
Right? What was the other one? Oh, Chad. No, Chad's not. I heard somebody comment Chad. Chad is more like, hey guys, I'm wearing a polo shirt.
Yeah.
My dad has a lot of money. I'm gonna go on the yacht. I'm Chad.
Yeah, Chad's a bro.
Yeah, a bro guy. Exactly. Coco Lime commented, pretty sure the pomegranates woman was actually putting on an act/sketch type thing. So there was a woman that was a Karen and she's like, not the pomegranates! And she was like screaming. And we all thought like what's wrong? Did somebody, like she was a teacher, we're like, did a student bring pomegranates to class and she didn't like it?
Yeah.
Turns out that she's just a really good actor.
Yeah, no kidding.
She got really into it.
Wow.
So, there we go. Have you ever met a Karen in real life?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
plenty.
They're everywhere.
Plenty.
Walmart. Just walk into Walmart or Starbucks and Karen's everywhere. Alright guys, and that's all the comments we're shouting out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in our next comment shout out. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan.
I've been Olivia Kozlowski.
I'll see you when I see ya. A's. And then it does this weird A thing, so it's just
Sometimes
NSAs.
fonts and stuff.
Yeah.
Weird apostrophes and stuff.
Cool.
Try to avoid.
So it's not NSAs. NSAs.
Trademarks.
Trademarks. All right, whenever you're ready. So then you scooch.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you still?
Dun, dun, dun. I want to hear a story time. Hopefully they don't watch this video. And that's and on numerous occasions as either from an exploding. Katy Perry is deadly. Toxic showers, not fun. I take it off and I'm like, whoa, what's happening? Is this real life right now? That should be like not motion capture, virtual reality's like slogan. Is this real life right now? That would be perfect. We'll be shouting out comments from my video top 10 Karen freakouts. What was it? Yeah, video. I'll be shouting out comments from my video top 10 scary. It wasn't scary Karen freakouts. What was it? It was the Karen freakouts.
I saw there's one comment that.
No, it's Karen, but I don't know what the actual title.
I said Karen freakout.
Yeah. John Gutierrez commented, "Are the
Gutierrez.
what?
Gutierrez.
Gutierrez? You know this dude?"
Yeah, it's a good guy.